Are you creating lead magnets that won't work? If you don't know what a lead magnet is, I'll actually be running through that later today. But if you do, if you're wondering if there's something wrong with your lead magnet, today I'm actually going to be sharing some tips on things to avoid and things that you can do to create an effective lead magnet. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the number one reason why your lead magnet might not be useful, things that you can include, and how to promote it for maximum results. So hi everyone, it's Leanne Cohen's here, Digital Success Catalyst and owner of Marketing Leap. And today we are talking lead magnets. So what is a lead magnet and why do you need one? A good lead magnet is something that you put out into the digital space to start building your email list. If you've heard me talk before, you would know that Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and Google are not actually owned by you. So you have no control over what happens in their digital space. The only thing that you have control of, or the only two things you have control of, is your web presence and your website and your database. So your database is your list of people that have actually opted in and given you their email address for something that they've seen as high value that they can learn from you. A great lead magnet is a huge asset to any business. Every business should have one, and you really need to know how to set it up the right way to get the most value from it. So a couple of things that make a really high value lead magnet is there has to be a high perceived value. Having something on your website that simply says, subscribe to my newsletter, people are going to look at that and say, I get bombarded by emails every single day. Why on earth would I sign up for another newsletter? So when you are actually creating a lead magnet, it has to be a high perceived value. It has to be something that your target market looks at that and goes, oh, that is just going to make my life so much better. And it's something that they can feel that they're going to get value from and they're going to learn from. The next thing is it's got to offer instant gratification. And that is the world that we live in these days, where everybody is looking for instant gratification. Your ideal client is constantly looking for solutions to their problems straight away. So creating a lead magnet will actually fulfill that gap, will actually make sure that you're actually building your email list in no time. And not only that, it has to demonstrate your unique selling proposition. So when they see your lead magnet, they should be more convinced that they should be buying from you. Because if you're giving away high value content for free, they look at this and go, well, wow, what else could I be learning if I was paying for it, as opposed to your competitors? A couple of reasons why your lead magnet might not be useful is it could be that you promise a solution that your ideal client isn't actually looking for, or it's not something that they want. So how do you make it better? The first thing is you need to understand and know your target audience and determine exactly what it is that they need. You know, if you're a service-based business offering ebooks or free courses or free webinars, is a great way of actually ensuring that your lead magnet is going to be useful to them. And you've got to make sure that the topics that you cover are real solutions to your target audience's problems. So if you were going to offer a checklist, for instance, and promote it as, you know, by using this checklist, you are literally going to save yourself 2 hours every day from, you know, learning how to market your business. A lot of business owners are going to love that idea because, you know, that's their biggest issue is time. You know, creating ebooks or checklists is a great way of actually creating a useful lead magnet. And if you're not sure what you should put in there, ask. Put it out to your audience. Put it out to your ideal customers. Ask them what their biggest pain point is. Look at the way that you are actually serving your clients. What is the 3 things that you are constantly doing over and over and over and over again that you can either package up into a live training or a webinar or an evergreen video or an ebook or a little mini course that will have people saying, you know what, it's worthwhile giving you my email address for this information. The second issue is when it comes to creating a lead magnet, you're actually pitching too many products. You might be putting it out there and you might have 4 or 5 different courses running. But if your lead magnet is nothing more than a pitch fest and a selling fest, then people are not going to be interested. Your lead magnet should, in a sales funnel, actually lead to one paid offering, because at the end of the day, you're in business to make money. You need to have people valuing your services and paying you for your time. Having said that, you should only pitch one offer per lead magnet, not several, because again, the biggest issue that we find with marketing in the digital space is overwhelm, because there is too much information out there, there's too much going on. And if you are actually able to simplify things and save people time and make things easier for them, they will quite happily give you their email address. And just a very interesting statistic is that when it comes to building a database, one email address is actually worth $1 per month for the lifetime that they're actually on your email list. It is worthwhile taking the time and creating something, whether it's, like I said, whether it's a quiz or an ebook or a live training or an evergreen webinar that people are going to be happy to sign up for, not just having a simple, sign up for my newsletter, because we do get overwhelmed. Our inboxes are full constantly with emails. So if you're not offering value, you're actually wasting your ideal client's time. And these days, our attention span is so small, you've got to make sure that with everything that you do, you are offering value. And then, as far as promoting your lead magnet, you can create the most amazing lead magnet out there. But if you don't put it out in front of your ideal audience, nobody's going to know about it. So you have to create a marketing campaign so that this lead magnet will actually get out to your ideal audience. And you can do that through a number of ways, through a number of digital marketing channels. If you've got a YouTube channel, you can put your lead magnets on there. You can send it out to your existing database. You can do some Facebook ads, make sure that you have it on your website. And one thing that we've found works really, really well is, when you are posting on social media, and it doesn't matter whether it's Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok, if you've got a link going back to something that's going to save them time and make their life easier in exchange for an email address, that's going to be one of the best ways to actually grow your lead magnet list. So what I thought I'd do is I'll just show you a couple of ideas of things that we've actually done in Marketing Leap and in the agency, so that you can have a bit of an understanding of what it actually looks like. What we've done on Marketing Leap is we have actually created a resources page. So with every video that we do, or every video that I do, we actually will create a lead magnet around that, and then that will go on our resources page. But each of these get promoted depending on what the video is, depending on, the particular topic that we're talking about. So you can see here, we've got 7 tools for digital success. So these are 7 tools that we use in the agency that we find works really, really well. A branding and messaging workbook, social media checklist. So the checklist we've found works really, really well. So we'll just revert back. There's a bit of a list of 7 tools that you can use to actually grow your business. And it just takes a lot of the trial and error out of what it is that a lot of business owners need to grow their businesses. Then there are PDF workbooks, actually helping people work through certain strategies when it comes to their branding and their messaging. Checklists work really, really well. So what we did here is we actually went through and said, okay, so what are the things that we do constantly in the agency when it comes to social media and social media management, and created a checklist around that. Infographics are another great way. So this infographic actually helps business owners see exactly where their ideal client is on social media. Because again, it's all well and good getting out there and spending all this time on all these different platforms, but if that's not where your ideal client is, you're wasting your time. So this infographic again, is a great way of showing business owners where they actually show up online. And then the final one that we have here, and we've got another one going up in a couple of days' time, is asking your clients for reviews. So this is a template list of a series of different scripts that you can send out. It's a PDF format again with links, which is actually going to save business owners a lot of time when it comes to asking for reviews and wording things in a certain way so that they get a response, and then they can have that on their Google or their Facebook or a recommendation on LinkedIn and then put it on their website, because again, if you've got reviews, that actually gives you authority. And then the final one that's going up in the next couple of days is actually running through exactly what you need to do to optimize your images on your website, because that's something that we found a lot of clients are working for, a lot of clients are asking for. So they're just some examples of the different kind of lead magnets that you can do. So, all of these lead magnets have been created because there's been certain funnels and certain things that we've been doing in the past. We've needed a way of just, helping people grow their businesses faster by having those workbooks or those checklists. So have a look at the way that you helping your clients. Have a look at the constant questions that you're being asked, because that's one of the first things that you can do when it comes to starting to create your lead magnet. And like I said, remember, you've got to make sure that it is of high perceived value. It offers instant gratification, and it actually demonstrates what it is that you do for your clients and how you make your clients' lives easier. And the reason it has to be high perceived value is because, like I said earlier, if these people, if your ideal clients are downloading a lead magnet and you are giving so much value from something for free, 9 times out of 10, they're going to start looking at what you do that's paid. And again, the only thing that you really have a huge amount of control over is your database and your email list. And as a business owner, it is something that is essential for your business growth, because the return on investment when it comes to email is so much higher than any of the other means of digital marketing out there. In actual fact, if you look at some of the statistics, it's anywhere from 36% to 40% return on your investment when it comes to email. Creating the right lead magnet and actually building your email list is one of the first things that you really need to be doing as a business owner. And you really need to be putting that in with your social media strategy. So when you are showing up online and you are showing up on social media and you are offering value, you're actually giving your ideal clients and the people that you're building a relationship with something of free that's going to add value to their lives and is actually going to make things easier for them. Because then again, that helps you with the building of the relationship, and it actually will help you grow your business further down the line. I hope that has been of some value to you today. And if you're not sure of how any of this works and you want a better understanding of how to grow your email list, comment below or reach out and book a call with me and we can have a chat, and I can show you some strategies on helping you to grow your business online. So in the meantime, have a great week, guys, and I will see you next week. If you have enjoyed this video, please subscribe and take the marketing leap today, and let me help you grow your business with some great strategies and some great tools when it comes to business growth and digital marketing.